Jungkook oneshot. When your cold husband heard your son saying, "Marry my friend's father to you," Part 2. This video is just an imagination. Do not take this serious, and if you are not feeling comfortable, then please skip this video. After making Gook fall asleep, Jungkook turned off lights of his room and walked towards his room. He really wanted to talk with you without making this more late, but he missed another. Sun rays hit his face. He opened his eyes and looked at beside and found you sleeping. You were sleeping peacefully. A smile came on his lips. He was smiling, looking at your sleep. He was in his own thoughts while his eyes were on your face, and he was closer than you. You cleared your throat, and he came back in reality, saw you awake, and he too got up from his sleep. After morning routine, you went to kitchen. Your son comes shouting good morning to you. He was all ready today too. He said, "Mama," hugs you, and you hug him back. You said, "My son, how was your last time?" "Oh wow, that's great. Now run and sit on your chair. Breakfast is ready too." You put breakfast on table and said to eat. Give him a bite too, but he insisted that he will pay. Jungkook said, "Are you free in evening today, Yan?" You got shocked by a sudden question, but Jungkook said, "I just want to talk with you in evening after coming back." After preparing lunch, you sit on couch thinking about what you decided last night. You finished washing dishes and went to Gook's room, thinking maybe Jungkook leaves already, but when you were about to open door, when you heard their talks, feel so hurt and walk towards your room, your eyes gonna try to be good with me again like he did after our marriage, just to leave me like. Finally, you can't hold your tears anymore. You let them fall and start crying. I don't want to. Yes, Gook was right. I should take a step and separate our paths. I should find some how I'm going to live without you, but it's difficult for you too to live with a person you don't love. I can't feel your pain, Jungkook, because I'm living with a person whom I love, even who don't love me. You don't love me, but still said you're gonna live with me happily because of our son. No, Jungkook. End of Yan POV. A tear fall on your cheek from your eyes makes you came back into reality. Revive. You call your liar and he gave you time to meet him in his office at 5. His office is to pick Gook too from his school and she will pick him from their house in the evening, she said or told. While driving, that thought came into your mind that what if he don't allow you to meet Gook? Jungkook on the way home saw a bucket shop, which reminds him how you were crazy to get them when he entered shop order your favorite flower. Luckily, he remembered when you told him that you love this flower. In mind, should I write sorry? Jungkook said. Excuse me, without card please. After sitting back in car, he placed bucket carefully on passenger seat. He was excited to give you this. He came home thinking Gook gonna come and hug him tightly, but lights were off. Seems like no one is. He dialed your number to call you, but your number was off. He got a little bit worried. He don't know any of your friends. They told him they didn't saw you for many months. As he know this too, he hung up. He closed his eyes thinking where you can go, and suddenly he opened his eyes, thinking. What he take his car and went to search here and there but didn't find you. He was in the car, don't know where to go yet and call. Hello, who is there? Someone said, Papa. Who? His Gook said, Yes, I'm fine, Papa. Why are you panicking? Then June's father take phone from Jungkook said, Oh, his voice got normal. June's father said, well, Miss Yan told me to pick. Jungkook said, No more time actually. She was busy somewhere, that's why. But while driving, he was thinking of what important work you are in, Yan, which was. He picked Gook from June's home and thanked his parents a lot for taking care of him. After sitting back in the car, Jungkook, Gook, do you know where is your mama? He asked while driving. Gook looked at Jungkook with. After dinner, they went back home while packing your favorite food for you to also Gook. But Papa, where is Mama? Jungkook said she is at her friend's home. He said, Where are you, Yun? Where are you? I don't even want to think about this. Sunlight hit his face. He opened his eyes and saw a comforter on him. He looks around and finds himself. You were sleeping in your place peacefully like usual. He was happy but angry too. Wants to. You sit down and was about to go for your morning routine. He said, Where you were last night? You went to make breakfast. He pulled you from your elbow. He said, Yan, why are you ignoring me? You said, Why you wanna know? He said, I just wanna know. Tell me where the hell you were. He said, No, you are not. You replied, Why not? He said, Because. He said, Shut up, just shut up. He looked into your eyes. His eyes were red from anger. You, After preparing breakfast, you went towards your son's room. He looked at you and ran to hug you. You opened your eyes. He said, "Me and Papa first." First he asked me where you are, and then after you guys were talking but didn't know that Jungkook was standing beside the door hearing your talk. Jungkook said, "About that, he began thinking." You said, "Yes, I already find a man too." Jungkook said, "Okay, Mama, if you are happy, then I'm happy too." You said, "Oh, my good boy. I don't want to punch her. I will never." So I walked out of my house and walked towards a park. Can't think to see her with someone else. I questioned myself. When did I fall for this much for her? After sitting for half hour, he walked back because he was not. After coming home, he wanted to talk with you last time, but when he walked towards his room, hearing this, he was taken aback. He made fist want to hit everything came in front. You said goodbye to your son and come back home. After coming back again, sadness came over you. And why he was so angry. It looks like he was going to kill me. If I said, you said hello, he said, "Hello, Miss Yan, how are you?" You said, "I'm fine." He said, "Nah, it's okay, just tell me, is everything okay?" He said, "Actually, I'm going out of the country." He said, "Okay, send me his number, I'll visit him after taking a decision." He said, "Okay." Yan POV, I went to meet my lawyer, but there was a lot of traffic, so I missed my appointment. He said me sorry for making me late, and I said sorry too, cause I was the one who was late. After hearing about Gook, I was taken aback. I can't think to live without my son. And after meeting, it was 12 a.m. Yan, maybe Jungkook already. I sit back in my car, start driving, but the road was already full with traffic. I checked Google Maps and I realized this after 2 hours of driving in wrong direction. And my mind got off icon. And finally, after reaching home, I looked at the time and it was 3 a.m. I saw Jungkook was on the floor. I ran towards him, but then I realized he was sleeping. I kissed his forehead and went back, put comforter on Jungkook because I don't want. He came into reality from your thoughts. You think. I don't know why. You put your head on couch and closed your eyes. You said your mind was on Jungkook cause you were keep thinking where he is cause after that conversation when you tried to open door of your room it feels like someone is leaning against the door. You put some pressure. You tap his cheeks again to make him came back in his senses but you feel his cheeks were so warm. You said, "Come on, get up, lay down on bed, I will give you medicine." You were about to turn back, but he grabbed your wrist. You looked at him. He said, "Don't go." You said, "I'm not going anywhere, just going to get something for you to eat." So he sat down on bed and said, "Feed me." He said and opened his mouth. Your eyes Jungkook said, "Why are you smiling, huh?" You came back in reality. You said, "Oh, nothing." He said, "His beauty is on you. His eyes are just like your eyes, as beautiful as yours." I can't imagine. He said, "For real, I'm not lying about your eyes." Your mind keeps repeating that thing happened between you and Jungkook and what he said to you, but he said, "Hello, my daughter Yan. I'm so fine. How about you?" You said, He said, "As careless as usual, but I know you are taking good care of him." He said, "No need to pick him up. Actually, your mom and I was planning to spend a day." You said, "Why are you asking for permission? He is your grandson. You can spend time with him, Dad." You put your phone on table. You actually feel sad because you haven't spent time with Guru. You didn't realize but slept on couch. After 2 hours, you wake and find yourself on couch. You walk and pass him. He said, "Where are you going?" You said, "To restroom." As soon as he sat on couch and you went to restroom, your phone rings. He said, "Hey, your phone on call." Your lawyer said, "Hello, Miss Yan. Did you discuss your divorce matter with you?" You came back and saw him in that state. You said, "Jungkook, are you okay? What happened?" He said, "Gook is fine." He said without looking at you. Then he looks at you with his. He grabs your hand and tried to stand up but fell down on his knees. Your hand was still in his hand. You sit down on your knees too. Look at him. He was crying. You were shocked. So he said, "Don't leave me, Yan, please." He said while sobbing. You said, "You didn't get." He said, "That doesn't matter. What matters is you want divorce from me and it's unbearable." He said, "I know, Yan, I did nothing to make you feel special. I never gave you respect, never gave you rights." He said, "No, Yan, I'm not lying. Only I know how it feels like, what kind of pain felt every time your hand goes up and intentionally. You cupped his face which make him look at you, smash your lips on his lips. Your mouth was moving slowly until you both fell out of breath. You pulled yourself back and your heart started beating fastly, hearing that nickname he gave to you just now. Then you realize that his cheeks turned red. You can't believe that he is blushing. You said, "Jungkook, He said he will be happy tomorrow too after seeing us happy. You said, yeah, but today is just. You got shocked and said, what did you just said? You gave him a serious look. He said, no, I mean, he said, because I want to do it with you. He said and started coming closer. Bye, sweet armies. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more.